Hey everyone. I'm here. You probably know that already. I write these creepy pastas for this channel, and I upload them to another platform. You might have seen that too. I also stream over there occasionally, which I will do again when I feel comfortable doing. So, anyway, I'm making this video because there seems to be some confusion over what happened to my account. Here's what happened. So last year I took a break from all social media, and when I came back, I realized I'd been hacked. This happened about 4 years ago too, and it took about 8 months for me to get my accounts back. Then, some hacker changed my email address and password and I couldn't get into any of my accounts. I tried reporting it to the platform, but they kept denying me because apparently my account had suspicious activity. And even if it was a fake suspicious activity done by the hacker, they wouldn't believe me and they wouldn't help me. They wanted proof. They wanted proof that it was my account, but I couldn't prove it was mine because I couldn't get in to show proof that it was mine. It was a weird catch-22 situation, and I've been trying to deal with it, but I think I've exhausted all my options, and I don't want to keep making videos under the assumption that I am gonna get my account back. I don't want to spend time making something that could just disappear. So until I get my account back, I'll be uploading here. I'll also be streaming here when I feel comfortable doing so. I'll link both platforms in the description. If you can't find it, just search for my name and you should find them. Please bear in mind that I am gonna be looking for a new place to upload once I lose this account again. My goal is to not depend on any single platform for my channel. So I am gonna move to a different platform when I lose this account. And I'll probably keep moving every couple years just to stay safe. So, yeah, I'm sorry for any inconvenience, but I hope you understand. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's get on to the story. Some places are forgotten by accident, others are forgotten on purpose. In the village of Thornfield, there's a well, covered with a stone lid. No name, no marker. No one drinks from it. No one speaks of it. Because long ago, someone spoke into it and something answered back. Now, children are told never to play near the old trees where the grass doesn't grow and the wind never moves. But one girl didn't listen. Her name was Nira. Curious, brave, alone. She found the well one evening, just before dark, covered in moss and silence. She leaned in and whispered, "Is anyone there?" No voice replied, only an echo, a whisper that wasn't hers. Finally, that night, she dreamed of ash falling like snow, of faces without eyes, of a woman standing in the well smiling, waiting. The next day, Nira spoke differently. She stopped asking questions. She started finishing other people's sentences even before they spoke. She walked without sound and birds wouldn't land near her. Her parents said she was just growing, but the elder knew better. He heard the name in the wind, whispered from the well, Elira. He gathered the villagers, told them to cover the well with stone and salt. But the salt melted and the stone cracked because Elira wasn't in the well. She was becoming it. The girl Nira stood beside it every night, not speaking, just listening, sometimes crying, sometimes laughing. And then one night she vanished. No trace, only a message carved in the well's edge. She sleeps below. The well hasn't made a sound since, but it hums when the moon is full. A low hum like a woman breathing slowly. Now no one walks that part of the village and no one speaks Nira's name. But the children still hear whispers when they close their eyes near water. And sometimes they whisper back. I've always loved stories about portals and interdimensional beings. So I thought, why not make one myself? I also wanted to make a story about a girl who's becoming something else. I wanted to build off of the idea of skinwalkers from Navajo culture, but I also wanted to tie it into the idea of water bending from Avatar. So I decided to combine the two. What if there was a portal in a well that allowed a girl to transform herself into a water-bending creature? I tried to build off of that idea and see where it would take me. When I wrote the first draft of this story, I didn't really have any concrete plans for the world or for the characters. I just wrote whatever felt right in the moment. But while writing the second draft, I started developing the world more. I added details to the town and to the environment, and I gave the character names and a backstory. While writing the third draft, I focused on tying those details together. I wanted everything to work together to build the atmosphere. So I worked on the pacing and how each scene flowed into the next. As for the ending, I wanted it to leave the reader with a sense of unease. I didn't want to wrap everything up neatly with a clear explanation. Instead, I wanted to suggest that there was more to the story than what was being said. There's a line in the story where it says, "She sleeps below." Who is sleeping below? Is it Nira or is it something else? I wanted the reader to decide for themselves. For me, horror is more than just jump scares and gore. It's about creating a sense of dread and suspense. I wanted to build a story where the reader feels a sense of impending doom throughout the entire story. From the very beginning, the reader knows that something isn't right. The town is shrouded in mystery, and there's a sense of danger lurking beneath the surface. As the story progresses, that sense of dread only grows. The characters are isolated and helpless, and the reader is left wondering what's going to happen next. I also wanted to explore themes of isolation and despair. The main character is a young girl who feels alone and misunderstood. She seeks out the well as a place of solace, but instead finds danger. I wanted the reader to feel her despair and hopelessness as she descends into madness. Overall, I wanted to create a story that would stick with the reader long after they finished reading it. I wanted them to question what they had read and to wonder about the things they didn't understand.